Hi, I'm Allison Silva, World Languages Department Leader and Spanish 1 teacher.
Hi, I'm Luann Melton, and I teach Spanish 1 and 3.
Hi, I'm Ashley Barksdale, and I teach Spanish 1, World Language Exploratory, and ACE Block.
Hello, I am Ralph Yoder, and I teach German 2 and 3.
Hi, I'm Mariah Webster, and I teach French 1, 2, 3, and Art 6.
Hi, I'm Gail Klingenpio, and I teach Spanish 2 and ACE.
And welcome to the Hanover Online School World Languages Back to School video. Some of our department members are not with us right now because they teach at other schools, but you can see a list of our department members there.
And just a reminder for those of you that aren't aware, your language classes are high school credit course. So if you are going towards an advanced studies diploma, you need 3 credits of one language or 2 credits of 2 languages. For example, German 1 through 3, or you can split it up Spanish 1 and 2 and French 1 and 2. And remember that the final grade for your language class will appear on your transcripts and it goes towards your GPA. Our classes are rigorous and challenging, but also hopefully fun. And this information does not apply to World Language Exploratory, which is a 6th grade exploratory course.
Our courses focus on proficiency. We are using the language in class and we're using real life examples of the language. Our courses are housed entirely on Schoology, so you can find all of the materials there. We will have oral and written assessments as the year goes on, including integrated performance assessments. Students will have the opportunity to redo portions of tests and IPAs if necessary to improve their grade. Many assessments already allow multiple attempts in Schoology. Our classes are not separated by grade levels, so we'll have 6th, 7th, and 8th graders in the same classes. And this is not like your high school Spanish class. It's not like the ones that we taught 5 years ago. And quite frankly, it's really not like we even taught last year.
If you are in ACE Block or in World Language Exploratory, it is important for you to remember that these classes are not high school credit classes, so they will not carry over to your GPA when you move into high school. They're just meant for exploration and to introduce you to some new material. The grades reflect your effort and completion of the material.
Here is a list of some course expectations. First, speaking is a must. Also, it's important to check Schoology daily. You should be keeping track of assignments using an agenda. And please note that not all the work is graded and not everything is posted in the upcoming list. It's important to create a folder for your class in Google Drive so that you can keep up with your assignments like a digital binder. It's important to also have an actual binder that you've either dedicated a section to for world language or have a spiral notebook for world language only. We recommend that students study for at least 10 to 15 minutes each day. Repetition is key at the lower levels, and we do not have any required textbooks or workbooks for our courses.
Power School, your grades live here in Power School. You will be updated. Power School is updated when your assignments are graded, and we appreciate your patience with that, as grades must be synced manually within Schoology to Power School. So give it a day or two after something is graded for that grade to appear in Power School.
Schoology is where your students' course materials will all be located. Students are expected to be able to navigate their courses independently. Students should be checking their Schoology courses daily for updates, and all course materials are organized first by marking period and then by week. Assignments that are submitted to Schoology show up on the course calendar and on the upcoming list. Please note, not all assignments that are linked such as articles or GimKit or Quizlet, do not show up in the upcoming list.
ClassLink is a launch page, which is basically it's a bookmark page. And students might be familiar with this if they have used laptops in the past. Our sixth graders are probably new to this, but it is where they can access Google Drive, they can access a link to the help desk and many other resources that Hanover has already loaded onto this page. But for any of it to work, they have to be logged in with their Hanover account. So their last name, first initial at Students HCPS, and not their personal Gmail account. So if something isn't working and they're unable to access something in Google Drive or in within Schoology, it might be because they are logged in with a different Google ID.
Just a few reminders about Zoom, which is new to all of us. Our classes begin on a Zoom, but most times the teacher will work with the students and then allow them to leave the Zoom and work on independent work through Schoology. It's a good idea to take breaks, so encourage your students that they need some time away from the screen, especially between classes. Students should have their cameras on at the start of class to confirm their attendance, and they must have their first and last name in order to be admitted to the Zoom. Zoom and Schoology take up a lot of bandwidth, so sometimes it's better just to stay on the Zoom and watch the teacher's shared screen and then access Schoology when you go to do your independent work. Make sure that students are on time and stay the entire session. And if there are tech issues that are keeping students out of Zoom, they are encouraged to contact the teacher and then fill out the attendance form so that they can be counted as present, because they might not be if they don't let us know that they're having problems.
We all have different office hours, but you can check them out and make an appointment for some of us. Some of us you can just drop in to get extra help, ask specific questions, talk about an issue from class or anything that you want to keep just between you and your teacher. You can even practice speaking with us, or check in to make sure you have all your missing work, or just drop by and get to know us. Check out Schoology for more information about office hours and how to make an appointment with your teacher.
Here are some things that you can do to help your student be successful. You can help monitor their studying, provide time in the daily schedule for students to study and establish a routine, ensure that they have a quiet place to do their work, and provide an agenda to write down assignments.
You can also ask students to explain concepts to you from class, be their audience for speaking, and certainly you can try and listen. Help them organize their binder or their Google Drive and go through the Schoology courses with them.
Please encourage students to try their best and steer them away from using online translators. And also encourage them to check Schoology and message their teacher or make an appointment during office hours when they need extra help.
One resource many of us use is Quizlet.com. This is a free app and it is for flashcards. We have vocabulary games, practice tests, and quizzes on there. And a lot of the vocab we will load onto Quizlet so that students can play interactive games and learn the vocab more quickly. You can also listen to the words pronounced, and it is something that is not required, but if you are interested, you can just go to Quizlet.com and sign up with an email address.
Communication with your teachers is important, and one good way to communicate with us is for students to send us a message through Schoology. All they have to do is type our last name in, and it will populate a list of contacts.
If you need to be absent from class for any reason, please have your parent or guardian reach out to us using the bit.ly that you can see below. Any reason that you might have for illness, travel, etc., and absences due to tech issues can be reported here.
The best way for you, the parent or guardian, to get in touch with us would be through email. Just be sure to include the student's name and block in the correspondence.
Following, we have contact information for each of the teachers. If you're watching this on the video, then you can simply pause when you get to your teacher's slide. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great year.